Hey friends, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, this is Rians, a third year IT student at MIT Manipal. In this video today, I'm going to show you how we prepare, revise and relax during the exam seasons at MIT. Right now we've got our end-sem exams coming up and we need to ace these tests.
Yeah.
It's 11:30 p.m. right now. I'm studying this subject called Embedded Systems, using my iPad to write down the important points, prepare my own questions, solve the questions which were given in the slides, and hopefully do well in the exams.
Hey, so the time is 3:20 a.m. So I finished quite a bit of my portion right now, and I think I'll just go to sleep. I also need to wake up early tomorrow. I just hope I wake up by 9 and then start studying. I have about a half a chapter left in the subject, and then I'll be done with this. I can move on to another subject, and I need to finish most of my portion in these 2 days.
So when I woke up at 9, I got to know that by 9:30 we'd have to go to the IC, which is this building which you see, known as the Innovation Center, because of the exhibit that was going on over there. So what happened is the chief guest who had attended this year's convocation ceremony wanted to interact with all the budding entrepreneurs in the college and also all the student projects which were there. So we had to represent our own respective startups. I was there representing the startup I work at called GoPerch. More about that in some other video. As you can see, there's a lot of movement around. This was still in the early phase, so you don't see a big commotion. You see the stalls of Appease, Socioi Core, or eCell and all of those. So these are all the startups which are there in the college, and after this I still went back to study. This is in the first floor of the IC, so after the show my buddy Abhiram and we came up to sit and study. It's a beautiful place to study or work. It's extremely bright and there are like-minded people around. So after sitting and studying for quite some time, we also played catch just to relax, but then forgot to record that part. And so we just sat, made our own notes, did our revisions, looked at each other's syllabuses as we were doing different subjects, laughed about it, about the kind of syllabus we are covering in such a short span, and then, well, back home again. Exams at MIT are a true test of your academics and survival tactics. You should be able to study the whole night, sleep for 2 hours, go to the exam, and perform well. This coffee which I'm making right now helps me be up the entire night. Right now, I'm just anxious and afraid. Hey, so this is another day being the AI head of Kryptonite, which is an ethical hacking student project at MIT. I had to take a few interviews of interns checking up on their progress. While I was doing that, I also had to write a few codes for generating challenges for the Night CTF, which is the flagship CTF of Kryptonite, and it's coming up in December. So I sat down after the interviews to study this subject called Essentials of Management. This is one of those subjects which makes you wonder where your money is actually going, and there's a lot of theory hidden under those PPTs, and I sat down to remember each and every single thing because that's how the exams test us. I drew out a few A4 sheets. I've got pens of different colors. I started writing down the headings and what comes under them, and once I know how the entire subcategories are linked to the main central theme of the PPT, I make flowcharts, and that helps me remember almost everything. So this is the night of Kartika Purnami. I went to the Shiva temple in Manipal at around 1 a.m. We usually light up 365 diyas as a compensation for the days in the year you've missed doing the same. So I'm a very religious person. I go to the temple very often. This was just another special occasion. I try my best to follow a set of 3 activities which I think are the keys to success: faith in God, discipline in work, and gratitude in life. This is the final phase of exam prep. My roommate and I, we sit together at around 11:30 at night. We study all the way, revise each and every single thing that we've done. For a subject like Embedded Systems, we sat and solved each and every question that was given in the PPTs because that's how they ask in the exams. We solved all the questions which were there in the previous papers. I have my stings and coffees with me. We had to stay up the entire night. We almost slept by around 5, woke up at 8, prepared and revised again. The exam starts at 2 p.m. the next day. After these many iterations of revision, the exam actually went quite good. That's all. I hope you like this study vlog. That's kind of how we spend our time in college while in the exam season. I just hope you like this video and see you in the next one. Bye.